I guess. Let's see some execute.
Alright, so I think we're all getting together.
Well, big plan. Try not to get hit. We ain't got a lot of heal left.
Oh, yeah.
Let's set this up now. Okay, Rothgar, put on the hat.
Mm-mm.
We'll play dead. You'll come right out of that hallway, dragging us behind. Loki's with us. Make himself invisible. How long does this invisibility last? Ziada. You're still playing him, right?
Yep. Let's see. Actually, I don't know if I have it entered in. But how long does invisibility? I think it's like an hour. Or maybe 10 minutes.
That's an important
difference. It is.
It is what? An important difference or 10 minutes?
An important difference.
Both.
So it is an hour.
Okay. So then the other thing we can think about is, remember there's that hallway up here. Loki can kind of check that out, being invisible, and it might attach to where we have to go. So he can just not even be with our party at all, or he can kind of trail our party invisibly. What do you think?
Well, I mean, is the plan... We're planning on trying to jump, what's his face, right?
Yeah.
So it's probably something where we'd want to, all go as a group to get as much power as we can. Unless we want him to scout it out real quick and then head back.
I mean, unless it already attaches and he can get into proximity of Zardoc, where we might not even have that option. Yeah. I don't know if that hallway attaches eventually to the room that we're going back to. That's what I'm saying. So, is there a way that we can communicate with Loki telepathically?
We have some of that stuff. I just don't know how far, because I forget how far the crown that I have.
I think that's pretty close.
Kevin, just like to sort of give some information I think you would have to what Dolan's question was. You looked out the doorway into the main room where Zardoc ran back into, and then you guys bolted the door, and the lizards came and started smashing on it. And you saw that there were a series of towers that were sort of like gunner points, really, around the room. But that it seemed like there was a passageway that worked its way back to the right or the east, which would be leading towards where this hallway leads up here. So you would, without making a check, with that knowledge, you would think that there's probably an L or some sort of like U or something that wraps around right there that gets you into that main room that way as well.
Yeah, I think Loki should go that way then. I don't think he should be with our group necessarily. If he's going to be invisible, then no, like people might storm us. They might be bumping into us. Like, I don't know.
Have fun storming the castle.
All right, so I've got the ability to, with Helm of Telepathy, while wearing this helm, I can use an action to detect thoughts from it. And as long as I maintain concentration on the spell, I can use a bonus action to send a telepathic message to the creature you are focused on. So I don't see anything except, and it can reply using a bonus action to do so while your focus on it continues. So as long as I'm focused, I can continue to do that.
I like that. I think that's a good idea. And especially if you're playing dead, you have nothing else to do besides focus.
Well, I think I'm gonna be kind of restrained because you're being held.
I'm dead. Yeah. Is Navakri dead?
I think...
Or is she restrained as well?
I'm wondering if we're gonna have some was Navakri gonna be dead? I forget.
Navakri, you want to be dead or restrained?
Well, that just sounds fun all the way around.
You'll have fun regardless.
Yeah, I have no doubt. I'll just go with restrained.
Okay. All right. Let's just do it, guys. Let's just do it.
Yeah, it's the worst that could happen.
Yeah, we die? Oh, well.
We already
We're gonna
figured out.
die anyway.
Right.
We'll
All right.
make
We're dead people walking, anyways.
Yeah,
we'll make
exactly.
Tom's New Year's fantasies.
Mm-hmm.
So Loki's invisible, heading up that way, right?
New
Yeah.
Year's, new characters.
Mm-mm.
Let's give Loki like a solid, I don't know, 15-minute start, 10-minute start, whatever he's gonna need to get up in there.
Well, he can run pretty fast.
But he's gonna have to want to be quiet. Can he run and be quiet at the same time?
Yeah, he's real stealthy.
Okay.
Let's see, make sure.
Yeah,
Can he
he's the
fly?
opposite of me.
Oh, the opposite of you.
He's got a plus 12, so he can
Okay.
start, heading
Yeah.
down there, and he's got a couple ways to do that. So as long as he's not
Okay.
being too unstealthy, he'll be fine.
All right.
All right, I have a couple points. One, so everybody is in what room, and how are they bound or acting dead?
My tongue is lolling out of my mouth, and Rothgar, as a Dwargar, has me kind of slung over his shoulder.
So you're laughing out loud. All right, cool. You're lolling.
Lolling.
All right, next question. Did people dismiss the animal companions, or are they still running around?
You can't dismiss them.
So what are you doing with them?
They're
Letting them
following.
create havoc.
Let them run free.
Clearly, this is their natural habitat. Run free. Run free. So you gotta tell me where that is. Like, what's going on with that?
Maybe we should just let them all run away, and see if they think that's us, and if it creates a distraction. Thinking that we transformed into animals.
I mean,
We're
we
the
could
heroes
send
of-
them up that hallway too.
Yeah, and that way we can have Loki keep an eye on it, on the whole situation.
They could be a distraction too, so that Loki's has even more cover.
Yeah.
And the rat can still kind of hide. Can't the rat be kind of tucked in, hidden in the Valkyrie's clothing?
It's a giant rat.
Okay.
ROUSs.
Oh, rodents of unusual size? I don't believe they exist.
Well played. All right. So what is the plan? What are they doing?
Send them down the hallway. Either them first or Loki first.
All right. Whoever is in charge of Loki, who has a ninja mask on himself right now, that's cool. Why don't you go up to the hallway and I can maybe give you a little more information? All right. As you get right there, you should see that there is a pathway that continues to go further up this way. And I know some of this has already been revealed. You also know that you can see that there's a passageway that breaks off to the left. What you hear is further down this way, this main passageway, you hear a series of like thumping and marching boots coming towards you down that hallway.
Okay. I will relay that information to the group telepathically.
Well, to you then, right?
Yes. And then that will be, and then if we have a Novakri conduit deal going on, she can send that, but I can also just tell everyone for the time being.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, maybe we could have the animals kind of in this main hallway, to serve as a distraction, and then Loki can kind of just, as when the animals start distracting these footsteps, Loki can kind of just meander down that hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so keep the animals in that main hallway. Or even, down here where we were, close to that room.
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of getting it to the point where someone notices it so that we can have it, seen.
I mean, it seems like they're coming, so. And
Yeah.
we want to get into our tunnel because we don't want to be anywhere around.
Yep. So are you putting these guys here or over to this side?
Did we do any more healing? Or are we where we were the last time?
I think we were where we were the last time.
Yeah, because we healed our gab session. I think people got healed in that session. I know I didn't heal anyone because I stayed a wolf. Yeah, actually, I think you were given one heal spell.
Yeah, I think you healed 12 when you drank a potion. For some reason, that's still in my head.
No, that sounds right. I'm at 17. I just wanted to make sure that was right.
Yeah, that's the last heal I remember that occurred. But all right, so I'm going to sort of start the game clock right now. So if you guys want to put those animals where you want them, and then tell me the direction that you told them. Like, is it run down the hallway? Is it like pee in the corner? Is it cower in fear? Like, what's the command they were given?
Sacrifice yourselves.
And are you allowed to tell the animals to sacrifice themselves?
No.
So
No.
what are you telling them to do then?
Well, for right now, heal.
They come over and start chewing on your heel.
Okay, as long as they stay there, I'm happy.
So all right, so I need, like, I feel like this plan is a little disjointed, and I don't want to all of a sudden put it in turn order where you guys can't execute it properly. So I need to know, like, what the game plan is right now.
Well, I thought we were going to send the animals and Loki up the hallway and give them like a 10-minute head start up that way to cause a distraction and let Loki get into place. And then we were going to shuffle back the way that we came in under the disguise of a Drugar.
Maybe not 10 minutes now if those footsteps are already on their way down. I think 10 minutes might be too long. So,
And will the animals just travel in a direction that you're not pointing them in because you're all a room and a corner away from them?
yeah, I mean, we can tell the animals, because I pissed in the corner, so we can just tell the animals to, like, be around that piss. Like, go to the wolf piss. And
I forgot that you did that. Yes, that's right. That's right.
So we'll send the animals to the wolf piss. They can all smell it. At this point, everybody can smell it.
Oh,
I'm playing an intact male, so
you know how when you go over to, like, an old person's house and there's
Yeah.
a scent, and
Exactly.
there's no way that there isn't that scent. Yeah, that's the kind of
mothballs.
profusion. Yeah, that's the kind of profusion that your urine is creating for you right now.
Yeah, and I think we need to get our asses dead or tied down that hallway to the west.
All right, put yourselves on the map, and put your animals on the map where they're going to be, and then we'll start seeing what happens.
Navakri, why are you going that way?
I thought this is the way we were going to go.
No, not you. You're with us in the room.
Did you in fact run up there?
No,
No.
No, she didn't. I would have nipped at her heels before that happened.
She's been
I
taking some
retreated
really
into the room.
brazen moves lately. I'm just asking.
Loki is invisible and by himself
Okay.
going down that hallway.
And just for clarity, like he's invisible per the spell, or he's invisible per stealthing.
Invisible per the spell.
Okay, cool. All right. And then the rat, the badger,
Panther.
where's no, I was looking at the bottom. The rat and the badger. So rat and badger, they're hanging out back there.
Yeah, and where's
Are
the
they
panther?
going?
Yeah.
So right now the panther's up here and the wolf's up here.
Not what wolf?
I'm sorry, the boar.
Oh.
The boar. Is that accurate?
Do we want them over here?
Yes. Unless as soon as the panther and the boar want to hightail it back, as soon as they get somebody's attention, that's fine too. While they're up there, they're just going nah, 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 and then they run away.
Can you command the animal to do that? I don't think you can. I think they only follow simple commands.
Okay.
Like this isn't a companion. These are just summoned beasts.
Gotcha. Then get their asses back with the crew. Wolf piss, wolf piss.
I'm noticing a theme with you, Dolan.
I like to piss something. Yeah. And piss on the world.
And if not that, the corner. All right. So the animals are going to go back down here.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. So the animals are hanging out there. We can say that the rat makes it over here as well. It's hanging out over here.
Sure.
Everybody is in that room, correct? In this room down here.
Yeah. Can we get ourselves in the tunnel? Rothgar needs to be a Dwergar, and we need to be fastened before we go into that tunnel. So
Yes, I put the disguise on.
okay.
All right. When you put the hat on, it allows you to effectively cast the spell Disguise Self on yourself. And that allows you to make yourself, including your clothing, armor, weapons, and everything, look different until the spell ends or until you use your action to dismiss it. You can seem 1 foot shorter or taller. You can't change your body types. You must adopt a form that has similar basic arrangements. So right now you are a very tall Dwergar. Because what are you, like 6 foot something?
Normally, yeah.
So Dwergar usually stand like around 4 foot. So you're like a 5 foot Dwergar right now. But you can, apart from that, you can make yourself look like any Dwergar that you have seen.
Just fucking
the extent of the illusion is up to you. The only thing to know is that any changes wrought to yourself will not hold up to physical inspection. So if somebody comes up and like grabs your arm and you've got, like a small arm, your arm's going to be bigger. They're going to hit your arm first. If you've got like a hat, like the mitre is on your head, and if your head looks like a helmet, if they reach up to touch like your helmet, they could knock the hat off your head if they like just went to like throw something over your head, kind of thing. So like it alters the visual, but it doesn't alter the actual physical nature of what you have.
Make yourself bloody looking.
I am bloody looking.
Like you just went through. Oh, okay, good. You just went through a battle or something.
Pretend.
Just pretend.
All right, and it says, to discern that you are disguised, a creature can use its action to inspect your appearance and must succeed on an intelligence investigation check against your spell save DC. I'm going to set that DC at 15 because I think if we were to use your actual modifiers, it wouldn't work. And the hat itself does not provide a DC, so I'm going to set the DC. You know what? I'll set the DC at 16. I like that better. So the DC of anyone that wants to make an investigation check because they think something's off about you will have to beat a DC of 16.
Rothgar, you're only speaking to Ergar from this point forward. You need to embody the role.
The method action at its core.
Mhm.
What are you going to do? And
Shit.
is there a Dwergar that you're specifically thinking you're going to like emulate? Like, are you going to make yourself look like Zardoc? Are you going to make yourself look like one of the hammerers? Are you going to make yourself look like one of the mind blades that you fought, or like one of the other Dwergars that you've killed so far? I mean, shit, you fought both of Zardoc's sons. You could make yourself kind of look like one of them.
That'd be
I don't think Zardoc or one of his sons is probably the best idea.
Right.
You could
Nobody
make-
that you really have to know how to impersonate.
You could make yourself look like Grandolpha. You did meet her.
Yeah, no. We decided against all of those because we don't want to have to try to impersonate somebody that they know well. So you're just going to be some bullshit guy.
I'm thinking one of the guy that I took the hat from itself,
Yeah,
because it came out the other side. So conceivably, I could
Yes.
play it off that they were that he was able to get the better of us.
Yep. Exactly.
All right, so there was no. I don't believe that guy told you his name, but you guys did look in his room, and there were a number of documents and things written in Infernal that nobody could read. If anybody can make, I will say, a wisdom check that's high enough. If you have a wisdom save, that's better than just a straight up wisdom check.
+3 to save.
Well, so oh shit, that's right. Well, yeah, it's true. Oh man, so maybe standing next to Ziad is going to help out with this. But you even using that, if anybody can make, I'm not going to tell you the DC, but if anybody wants to try to remember, you can know his name if that's who you're going to impersonate. I mean, you might as well give it a shot.
Yep. What are we rolling? Wisdom save?
A wisdom save or a wisdom related check that maybe you have points or something in. Oh my god. Ziada, how did you roll? Oh, because you rolled for Loki. Okay. Yeah. His name was Klondorn.
Oh, well, then I don't have to roll.
Yeah. I mean, like, all of a sudden, like, Loki just, like, hears that psychically and is like, oh, shit, wasn't it Klondorn? It was a natural, I said a pretty high DC, like, above 20, but a nat 20 is a nat 20. So, Klondorn is your new name, Rothgar. Take it away. What do you guys want to do? What I'm going to do is I'm going to put, if everybody's going to be in the room and you're all going to try to go in the passageway that's down here, because that's what it sounds like you're going to do.
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to say that the turn order for Novakri and Dolan Harvest, this is that turn. Like, this is what we're going to suffice, because you guys had a moment. You had time to think. Zardoc pulled some strings, made some things happen. You're not aware of what they are. This is going to be a shit show no matter what you guys do. So
just to clarify, because we didn't go through the whole list of everyone. As far as me being restrained, I'm thinking Hrothgar has a rope, and it's around my hands, quote unquote, and he's got my sword sheathed, and I can kind of just reach down and grab that, and obviously I'm not tied up, just loosely.
It's one of those magician knots that you just pop your hands apart.
Just, what's up? Sword.
I'm tied up. No, I'm not. And also, I think that we talked about this, but just to remember 2 points. One, when Klondorn died, his body just blew up into like a burst of smoke and flames as he was like sent back to oh shit, I forget what plane the devils are on. It's not the abyss. It's I can't remember.
The devils are from the 9 planes of hell.
Right, but there's that area is called something just like the abyss. Like it's called, and I can't remember what it's called.
I'll check.
But so, what was it?
I'll check.
Oh, I thought you just said it. That's why I was like, oh, sweet. but that means nobody saw his body. So if you're Klondorn, nobody knows that Klondorn is dead. Which maybe the DM is going to add some things to things depending upon what you do. What is it? Autor? Ontor? Bator. Maybe? Or is that one of the... You know what? It doesn't matter. Yeah. But he got sent back there because that's what happens when devils die. They get sent back, and basically they are sent to be punished for failing in their duties, and then they work their way back to where they were. Okay. So let's do this. Let's put everybody in the passageway that's going to be in the passageway. It's very easy to take the pitons out of the door because of the rolls when you tried to secure the door with them 2 sessions ago.
Down a little bit.
So let's do it.
That's just rubbing it in.
Oh, also, if any of you die, remember this is all Rothgar's fault because
he was late.
Well, not so much he was late, but he wanted to say that it was my New Year's Eve wish to kill you all, but really, I'm just putting the ball in his hands. Have at it. All right. As you get to that door, everybody, because everybody's in the hallway, can hear that there's still like grumbling and the sounds of like creatures moving around on the other side of this door. You also think that either they don't know what they're looking for, or perhaps this tunnel is a little more secret than what the book gave it credit for when you guys first came in here.
All right, so if they don't know the tunnel is here, do you guys still want to go through the tunnel, or do you want to...
I mean, we could always kind of see how they react to the animals. At least the group coming up from there. Because if they kind of run away that way, and it's just like, oh, okay, good. At least some of them are distracted, or even if it's just like, hey, we got them.
All right. So if you're going to do that, I'll let you guys go into this passageway here. And as you guys kind of like come in, are you closing the door behind you on the other side?
Yes.
Okay. So you close the door behind you on the other side. And as that seal shut, like if we are an audience, all of a sudden like the screen fades over and it's Loki, who's just like, Harry Potter, Cloak of Invisibility style moving along the side of the wall. There's just a ripple in like the sort of fabric of time and space that we see, but we don't actually see Loki there. And Loki sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe more, walking 2 wide, Dwergar marching towards the end of the hallway where he stands right now. He could attempt to step back, or he could attempt to move up. He could make it up to this corner if he wanted to.
Do that.
Yeah, if there's that option.
Yeah.
We'll run up there.
As you get right there, a couple things happen. One, you see this group of like 5 or 6 Dwergar. They don't notice you. They just keep marching down. And as they get past you and they get right about the end of the hallway down here, they see the creatures and they're like, "Enemies!" And they start attacking the creatures in the corner. As that's happening, Loki, you are also aware that as you look out this way, that this passageway leads out to what looks like one of the those turrets or defensible areas. And it sounds like there are, I think you can see one of them. It sounds like there are Dwergar standing up there on guard. And Ziada, you remember that those are some like 20 feet up in the air from like the actual floor of the foundry that you saw the doors open up into.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to just do this real fast just so that people and stuff and things are on the map.
All right. I'm going to have him briefly relay that and ask if he should continue up north on the hallway.
Yes. I believe because it's north and then west will get him to where we're going.
And Loki,
Well,
can you?
He can
Sorry.
see at the moment Zardork. He's out there.
Yeah, you can't really make it out. Like it kind of doesn't make sense that you would be able to see Zardock
Yeah,
from
through
like
where
you're
he
at,
is.
right?
Yeah.
Like it's a little weird, but yeah, I'm gonna say you can see him from both his size and because he may be
And he's
standing atop
up a little
something.
bit, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So yeah, he's up that way. So that was 20 feet then.
Yeah, so like this area right here, 20 feet up. You're probably another 5 feet up or so from this stairwell. So you're looking at yourself being about 26 feet up the actual floor that's out there. All right, as you get up there, you just hear like the sounds of like carnage as the Dwergar just lay into these creatures. I'm not gonna roll out this battle because they're just gonna, even if they were a challenge, they would enlarge and just kill them with like 2 hits. So I'm not gonna get into that. As Loki gets up there, Loki realizes that there is a doorway here that is sealed. There is a doorway here that appears to be slightly open, and through it, he can see another door. I'm just going to grab Loki. He can see this because that doorway is open. Kevin, can you see what I'm doing?
Yes.
Okay, and this one is slightly open too, and that opens up. Sorry, that opens up into the room over there.
Okay.
Above you to the north is another room that you can definitely hear voices coming from. And there's another one of these left arching or westerly arching passageways. The passageway that leads this way is 2 double doors that are sealed shut.
Go towards Zardock.
Yeah, that's the plan, right?
That is our only target at this point.
All right, so he's gonna go about there. He's gonna slip through the doors.
And so you can see that other passageway that was leading west led to another 20-foot tower that's right here. This is the one that you saw before. There is a giant lizard right here. This is like a 10-foot by 10, 20 foot, like 50 or 60-foot long trench of molten rock and fire that's part of the forge that's just constantly being pumped out of this sort of foundry thing that's right here. You can see that there are another set of towers here and here. And then right here, Zardock is standing on top of what looks like some sort of platform. It's not a throne platform, but it's some sort of like large like platform that's got locking mechanisms on it and then chains that run up. And why don't you give me... Nah, fuck it. I'll just tell you. It's in the right position that must be the shaft that you guys saw that goes all the way up to the roof level or up to that top level where the dragon popped out of.
Okay. So relay that to everyone and say it might have something to do with the dragon.
And
with, what's going on.
I need to check something real fast because I did not think of this.
I think we can start to proceed through that tunnel.
Okay. So I just wanted to say, just because I like to be honest about this, I did just look up to see if the giant lizards had scent, and they do not. So you guys dodged a bullet with that one.
Good, because as I was walking in there, I'm like, wait a second.
Exactly. I was like, oh, thank fucking God.
Or did we dodge a
Once
lizard?
I was able to see him again, it's like, oh, wait a second. Lizards. Oh, no.
Still has that rod in case.
Argue about it because it's in the blacksmith, and it's just like, they can't smell shit.
They can't smell me. Well, I would have given you, like, I mean, you're invisible. There's sounds. People are yelling. You see that like if this lizard right here has made it over towards these doorways, and those Dwergar just marched down, either they were in one of the other rooms on one of the other towers, or they came marching in through the doors that you just exited through. So like clearly and you can see Zardock is like calling for people to be doing things because there's fucking people in his castle that just tried to murder him, right? Like what's a king gonna do? Go kill the enemies. That's the shit. So you can see that that's happening, but I don't think Loki speaks Undercommon, so you can just see the sort of like angry yelling of directions that's occurring.
All right. Well, he's gonna be making his way over there, but just not at this exact second, because he's run and done all the movement he can at the moment.
All right. So then, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put us back in turn order right now. I'm gonna move it to Zardock because he was the next thing on. He's got some shit that's gonna move around, and then we're gonna go to Rothgar. And Rothgar, you get to sort of make the judgment call of what's gonna happen. So let's do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna go to Zardock. Loki sees Zardock like pointing and shouting. This giant lizard rushes over here, as does this Quaggoth. Another lizard appears and starts heading this way out of his sight. This lizard's going to move up here, move here. You see a Dwergar move over here. This guy's going to move here. Some of the shit you guys can't see, I know. I'm sorry. Yeah. The giant lizard starts moving towards Loki, and there's this half second when the lizard gets right here that Loki's like, oh shit, it's gonna see, and then it just like brushes by him and knocks the doors open and like moves into this space.
Yeah, I was gonna have him actually, as I was thinking about it and we were talking, it's just like, yeah, he'll just kind of creep into that corner, just like, ooh.
Yeah, you can't see me.
And yeah, go right there. There's doors. Feel free.
These things off the map. So many things to move. Oh, things. I'll leave that right there. I think. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Okay. All right. I think that's going to be what Zardock does. And now it's Rothgar's turn. Rothgar, you've got your ear to the door. You're listening. And the other side, you heard like a bunch of shuffling and movement, like creatures moving this way and that. It's not quiet. Like you can still hear that. The chains of the oh shit, I can't think. The elevator are moving again. So there's like the like it's soft because it's through this stone door, but you can hear that. There's vibrations and hums as like other metal work, and the foundry keeps turning out the sort of molten rock and ore in the other room. What do you do?
Well, I'm thinking it's time that we get this show on the road.
All right. Remember that the door that you're at pulls inwards towards you.
And don't take no shit, Rothgar. Act like you're the boss here. Tell him to stand the fuck down. Have the interlopers.
No one's taking my fucking credit.
Yeah.
And I'm just asking. So Dolan, you are still in wolf form and over his shoulder, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay. I just realized on the map, I was like, where is Dolan? Did I just like? And then I realized, all right, hold on. Put yourself back there for a second.
I didn't move me. It wasn't me.
I just thrown it in the room. Rothgar, as you
test it out.
pull so Rothgar, as you pull the door open, the camera would cut back, and there was a Dwergar whose hands were just starting to feel around and realize that there was a door here. And right as he turned his head to say something, the door swung open, and you're face to face with him, and he kind of turns back, and he just sees. What does he see?
He sees me pulling, this wolf over my shoulder, coming through the passageway and dragging these others, and I'm sitting there looking at him like, in undercommon, get the fuck out of the way.
He he doesn't know what to do. Like, you catch him, like he's just like, Klondor, there's intruders in the tower.
Who the fuck do you think this is? I've got some of them and I have to get to the boss. Now get out of the way.
Roll me a deception check, but you're gonna have a modifier. I'm gonna give you this, and I'm gonna give you advantage on it.
Can I help? Can I aid him? Looking really dead.
No.
A performance check.
I'm gonna look. You know what? Yeah. Roll a performance check and don't screw it up. You do not have advantage on this.
Aw. Oh, me? Roll a performance check?
Roll a performance. You're acting dead.
Oh, I don't have anything with performance. Okay. I was just gonna aid him and give him advantage. Please, a 20. Nope.
Okay, Rocco. Let's see that deception check.
You said I'm rolling it with advantage?
You're rolling it with advantage. So that's amazing. So what's gross about this is the second nat 20 in the only rolls we've done tonight, and I haven't heard my cats get sick yet, but they probably will in a little bit. That being said, Dolan's performance, although horrific, does not detract from your ability and this sort of grandiose, just bravado that you're putting forth, which is spot on for this guy Klondorn. And the Dwergar steps aside and moves back over here. I'm just going to move you forward slightly so you can see the room. As he steps away, you see in this room there is one of those Quaggoths right here, a giant lizard, and you can probably see a little bit beyond the lizard that there appear to be more Dwergar over here. Your presentation into the room and this Dwergar moving aside, it's like the record scratches, or the saloon doors open and the music stops and everybody turns and looks at you. I'm gonna let you move your move, but you may need to make another check to get out of this room. Also, how are you bringing everyone with you? Are you just dragging them? Are they shuffling behind you? How is this working?
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move in the front. The wolf is on my shoulder.
Yep. Oh, I'm sorry. If you can't see, yeah, okay, good. Everybody can see. All right.
All right. So now I'm going to basically drag the other two, kind of like I'm dragging them, and I'm going to move them in front and push them, forward and go, get moving.
Okay.
What is this right here?
Well, I'm sorry. I was looking at a different screen. What is what? So that's the Dwergar that you just spooked.
All right. And is he up against the wall, or is he got space?
You could move between him and the Quaggoth that's right here.
Okay.
It's basically you would just be moving in between them right there.
All right. So then I'm going to move the other two in front of me and kind of push them forward.
Okay, people, move yourselves on the map as such.
And we're just gonna. This is one of the lizards, right?
Yeah, the big thing is one of the giant lizards. Yes.
All right. So then I figure we'll just move up this way and head up toward the doors.
Okay. You can. I'm gonna
Hey,
say
guys,
you
up
guys
there.
can. Oh, okay. I'm gonna say you guys can make it basically like the lizard. The lizard will kind of like move over a little bit. And I mean, obviously, this is kind of like I'm fudging some of the rules with this because clearly creatures can't move when it's not their turn. But your presence kind of allows you to get to the door, and these two Dwergar are standing right next to whoever is leading as far as prisoners. Also, I should just say aloud, I can't believe this has worked thus far.
What's not
Thus
to believe?
You didn't even think we were going to get out of the hallway,
I
Tom?
didn't. I didn't. I really didn't. I thought you guys were just going to argue about what to do, and I was just going to have stuff start coming to get you guys once we hit 10 o'clock. But you had a plan, so
Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry.
all right, you're dead, but it's cool. No, I'm kidding. So all right, you guys get right there. Rough.
He's only
Oh.
moved. Can he move more?
So I'm gonna say that you guys, because he's carrying you, he's kind of like marshaling the quote unquote prisoners with him through like all of the stuff that's in this room. You guys see the dead body of oh, what the hell was his name? What was the Elithid's name? Does anybody remember?
Oh, he died.
Yeah, oh, he got like just slain immediately when they crashed in the room as you guys ran away. I forget what his name was. It was something like it was something Fiore, because I was calling him like Guy Fiore, but whatever. He's dead. He's no longer there. He's gone. But you guys get right there. I'm gonna Ziada. Is there anything specific that you wanted to do, or are you fine where you're at right now?
Get to Zard.
Yeah, I think I'm fine. Just being pushed around and just making it seem like I don't like it. I don't like it, but I know it's necessary, and it's
Okay,
not,
I'm not.
anything malicious from Hrothgar that I'll have to get back at him for. So
He's stabbing you, like he's slowly cutting you in your back. All right. So in that case, I want to cut over to Loki and let Loki do what he is going to do, or what you're going to have Loki do.
Okay. As that's happening, we've got. He is going to use everything he's got to get over to right there.
Okay. When he's right there, he's
Actually,
kind of in. Yeah, he's kind of in between.
Because he's
Yep.
going to go around.
Okay. Again, this is like the foundry that's churning out that molten ore. These are anvils, Dwergar sized but large anvils. This is another one of these towers, and he can see that atop these towers there are some. Each one of them is manned by approximately 3 Dwergar who appear to have crossbows and/or javelins.
And just for a point of clarification, those Dwergar are overlooking this area that we can see. They're not looking like outside anywhere.
Correct.
Okay.
They are specifically sentries for this area.
Okay.
Which begs a couple questions, like why do you have sentries guarding your forge area? But that's what you see. That's what's there. On these two right here specifically, though, there are ramps leading up to them, or not ramps, but stairways that lead up to the top of them. Whereas the two over here, the only access points besides some difficult climb checks are coming in through the backside, like you saw. So Loki gets over there. Ziada, are you going to do anything besides trying to like appear like battered and beaten and lost?
No, just kind of communicating with Loki.
I'm
What's
sorry,
going
not
on, but-
Novakri. I'm sorry,
Okay.
I said Ziada. It's Novakri.
I'm just restrained, following the wolf, following Hrothgar.
Okay, all right. And Dolan, same. You're gonna continue to act dead as best you can. Just lolling around. All right. Zarduk sees that there's some sort of like hubbub going on over here. Like this Quaggoth like stops in his tracks and is sort of like and he's sort of you can't see this, but actually, yeah, Loki can. Loki sees that Zardok trains his eyes specifically on this area, but doesn't do anything like anything else. Perhaps readying himself. And on Rothgar's turn, or should I say Klondorn's turn, what do you do?
Continue to move into the room. Move past
Okay.
the Dwergar.
Okay. I'd like people to, so if you can, move one at a time. So whoever's first, Ziada, you can move first. Rothgar second. Navakri last. And again, Dolan, you're pretending to be dead.
Yeah, super dead.
Okay. All right.
I'm just hanging on Rothgar's shoulder.
All right.
Is that why I
Rothgar,
can move the wolf?
Yeah.
yeah, here. Like, just move yourself, and then we can move the wolf afterwards. So it's.
I mean, I've been moving you. I've been moving me as you move.
But Klondorn, as you start to come out, I know Ziad is right here, but Zarduk is over to the left. Are you going to move away from Zarduk, or are you going to move towards him?
Oh, no, I was supposed to be moving towards him.
So let's do this. Yeah, perfect. And then as Novakri, as you move past the Dwergar, what is your stealth?
All the stealth.
All the stealth? Cool.
All of it. Plus
All.
2.
Okay, so I'd like you, because I think that you have the you have like the fake knots on as well, correct?
Yes.
All right. I'd like you to give me either a sleight of hand or a performance, whichever works better for you, to make sure that those two Dwergar make it think that you are tied appropriately.
Performance at +7.
Okay.
Of course not.
Okay. On a skill check, what happens on a tie? Does the person trying to perceive get it or no?
No, I think it's nothing changes when it's a tie.
Tie goes to the defender? Yeah,
Like,
I think
yeah.
so. On the...
I think because the one thing that TJ said one time is it's like if something's trying to happen, a tie makes it nothing.
Okay, so
And
they're
that's,
passive.
I think where we got into the AC thing because everything is like that except AC. It's just hit the number, which is why it was like, yeah, if you bump it up, it's the same as everything else.
So so their passive perception is a 10. So you rolled the 10. I was like, oh,
I'll take the win.
but nothing happens, and you guys make it right there. Zarduk sees Klondorn and says, "Tell me what this means."
Can I answer him?
No pressure, Trip.
Oh yeah. Now, hold on. I know that some people don't like being put on the spot for role playing. So, if you don't want to say something that may or may not modify what your role is, you can just roll. But if you have something cool you want to say, then you can say it, and maybe that'll modify your role.
I was going to say something, actually.
Okay.
What do I need to roll?
So it depends on what you're trying to do. Like, what are you going to say, and then how would you like that? Like, what do you want to try to roll to use here?
I want to try and get us as close to Zardock as possible.
Okay. So what do you say to your king as you are Clondon right now?
Well, I'm gonna, keep moving toward Zardock until he tells me to halt. If he tells me to halt.
Well,
And
I'm going to say you can move like your base move, like no double moves right now because
Yep.
you're bringing people and whatnot. So where are you before? You were like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I mean, you're right about there right now.
Yep. So I'm going to turn around and say, "My Lord Zardock, I have captured these. One has gotten away."
Says,
Two has gotten away. Pardon.
says, he goes, Clondorn, I thought you perished when I
No,
didn't
my
see
lord.
your face. Truly, Levistus grants us guidance and praise. What say you do? What say we should do with these surfaces?
I believe you should make examples of them.
He laughs.
But we're full of worms.
He laughs and he says, people of Sunblight, look at what will happen to all those who challenge us. Bring them here. And beckons for you to start bringing them over.
So I'm gonna, keep pushing the move, worms.
Okay. This is when you actually stab Ziada in the back for 30 points of damage. All right, cool.
Give Loki time to get up there.
So hold on. So I'm gonna cut to Ziada. Ziada, again, Novakri just throwing herself in danger's way. I love it. Love it.
You said you were pushing everybody up there.
Yeah. By the way, that's there's a platform. That platform is about 10 feet up in the air, and the only way to get up to that platform are the stairwells that are right here. You would have just run up and smacked your face on the side of the platform.
Well, as she tries to run, she would get pulled back anyway. She doesn't get more than 5-10 feet away from Klondike.
So Novakri, are you in fact trying to run?
No. I was trying to anticipate Klondork.
Okay. So Ziada, I'll have everybody move again on Rothgar's turn or Klondork's turn. I like that. That's cool.
Rothgar should just kick Navakri as she tries to move forward. Just kick her to the ground.
Get up, scum.
Yeah.
So if you do that, an unarmed strike, not with his weapon, does do 1d4 damage. So if you're willing to do that and really sell it, somebody's going to take 1d4 damage.
Can you take 1d4 damage in Navakri or no?
I
can, but I don't see why I can't just do a performance. Oh, he tripped me.
Yeah, perform it.
Well, if you do a performance, that means that I can make a check against it. But if you take some damage, that makes that performance that much more realistic.
Yes, there's a good point. However, have you seen the state of our wounds lately?
No, I haven't. It's been 2 weeks. All I know is you guys are on a stealth mission, and you just attempted to run your face into the side of a platform. So what do you do?
Damage. You're not wounded.
Not only that, it's not your turn. So I don't even know what's happening. Ziada, are you doing anything?
This is where it goes to shit.
Yeah, I can start to try and pull away to just be like, yeah, you'll get yours. Just antagonizing Zardork.
So what? Klondork. What do you? There's a lot of dorks now. This is tough. But
every one of these freaking wannabe dwarves.
Well, that's why Dorgar is in Dwarvish is dork.
Swear dork.
Yeah.
Dwark. It's dwark. So Rothgar, are you gonna do something when as a reaction if all of a sudden Ziada's like, "You're gonna get yours, Zardork"?
I should, but anything that I do is gonna fucking hurt me because I'm practically dead. Can I just like, without actually like doing like a full on strike? Can I just like knock her to the ground?
You know what you could do? You could push her as an action, or I'll call. You know what? Typically, you can't do it as a reaction, but I'll allow for this because you're trying to sell something, and so it's a post strength. Ziada, if he beats you or it's close, I'll allow you to just go down without a performance check. But if you beat him by a ton, I'm going to need a performance check to sell it.
Okay.
And
Right, so
a push doesn't do damage.
Can I try and roll with disadvantage?
Would you have disadvantage for? Well, you're tied, so yeah, you can roll with disadvantage. Sure.
So what are we rolling? Strength checks?
Yep.
Checks or saves?
So for a push, I think it's I don't have it in front of me. What is it? I haven't done it.
Acrobatics or athletics.
Is push athletics push?
You know what? I can choose which one to react with, because I can choose to try and avoid it. It's just the same thing with like the shield bash. Every time I try and hit someone with it, they can do acrobatics or athletics.
Shoving a creature. Using the attack action, you can make a special melee attack to shove a creature, knock it prone, or push it away from you. The target must be no more than one size larger. Instead of making attack roll, you make a athletics check contested by the target's strength, athletics or acrobatics check. Yes. So Rothgar, athletics, Ziada, athletics. Yeah, you got it.
All right, so I'm going acrobatics. Swept out the legs.
Nice. So yeah, you just come in and you just like take her legs out. She drops to like a knee on that stone. Any of us that have slipped today and maybe smashed something into the ice is like, oh, well, that's smarts. I know that sucks. Take. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm a dick. You take 1 point of damage from doing that as your knee smashes into the ground. You'll remember that when you're 40.
Okay.
All right. That was Ziada's turn. Ziada, you like I won't make you do it, but like you can either stand up now or you could stand up on your turn.
I was gonna say if I could just use my move to stand up and just be like, ugh, and just kind of like be not like, just head down and stuff. Also, we didn't discuss this, but I assume my shield is right next to my sword on Hrothgar's person at the moment.
Yes.
Because otherwise, I'm just still walking around with a big-ass shield that has like a dagger in it. Which I'm not opposed to. If we're saying I have that, I'm in.
So what I imagined was you were actually tied to the shield, and Hrothgar dragging you on the shield was slowly grinding those points to nothing, so they were no longer a thing. No, I know that's not right. So it is Loki's turn.
Actually, wasn't there a point where they're supposed to break off if you rolled wrong?
Yeah, but he hasn't rolled a 1 yet. The Black Iron Blades stuff is not Black Iron. Was it Black Iron Blades? I can't remember.
Yep.
I have to look it up. But if you rolled a 1, there was a chance they could break. But if you rolled 2, when you rolled a second 1, that's when they broke. Which was why there was rumor that they weren't great thing. They weren't great weapons. That's why there was some sort of shit talk going on about it. Quick thing about Loki and things that we have established. Loki will be able to have ranged attacks and use sneak attack with them. I'm just saying.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Good.
So
call.
yeah. So I when you were like, I'm gonna go around the foundry. I was like, okay. But when you got next to Zarduk, like again, if you guys die, it's Chris's fault tonight. But
I have
I'm trying to do the best I can to not let you die.
I have advantage if Loki is for my attack. I have advantage if Loki is within melee of Zardoc.
Correct, but then Loki's gonna die. So there's that.
Well, you have to get up there, right?
Yes.
Because Ziada's definitely gonna be up there.
Okay.
First thing.
As long as I have somebody within melee. Okay.
Once this stuff goes down, I'm going and finishing my fight that I was starting with this guy.
Okay, that's fine.
Little pussy running away in his own castle. Stand up for a second. So in that case,
you should put Loki like over here.
If it's not like too dangerous and hot and stuff, around the anvil and the forge and all that stuff, I'm kind of getting there, and then using my bonus action, because I would have to actually, to let everyone know that he's in position, or to let Ziada know, and then.
So I will tell you.
Once Loki fires, though, he's going to be visible. So I don't know if you want him to have a little bit of cover from the guys behind him.
That was the plan for after that.
Okay.
Once he shoots.
I will tell you that if you are standing directly adjacent to the molten rock, there will be an effect. But for where you're standing right now, you're okay.
So if he were to go in here, it would be something?
You would have to make it's sort of like the opposite effect of the cold. You're now going to have some heat-related stuff, especially since everybody's still in cold weather gear.
Okay. Could he... we'll deal with that later.
Like it's not brutal. Like it's not like you're gonna die and pass out immediately. But it's.
But on the second turn.
On the second turn, you're gonna melt into like a vampire that Blade just touched with his etched weapons. Yes. So if that gives anybody a good graphic. All right. So that was Loki. Ziada, it's your turn now. Not Ziada. Jesus Christ, I keep doing this. Novakri, it's your turn. I kind of want to roll this out. What were you doing? How were you doing? Were you going to try to run away? What are you doing?
Well, if I was going to run away, I'd be running the other way.
Right into the lava? Ah!
Well, or back towards the
You'll
other
never take me alive.
Door we just came in. But I guess my assumption was I thought Clardorn was going to... Clardork, sorry, was going to take us to the pedestal. So
yes, that is the plan. And remember what I had said, that there are only 3 access points that are only like 5 feet wide. So like coming up to him, you're gonna have to like come around, and probably it's going to be like a single file kind of thing to get up there.
Okay, how long is our quote unquote leash?
I don't know. I assume it's probably only about like 5 feet away, like a square away kind of thing.
Yeah, it was something where it's like
it would have said 5 feet or less just to keep up appearances, so that way it's easier to
make
it look like you guys are tied up when you're not.
Yeah, and you don't need to be right next to Zardoc anyway to do stuff.
So I'm going to hold my action to follow Chris wherever he needs to go.
Okay. I have to check one thing.
Chris, what's your movement?
30.
Okay. When you get next to the platform, just dump my dead body right on top of it. You should be able to toss me up there.
Just like those.
Hey, boss. There's a dead thing.
Those keg tosses at in the heavy man competitions. Just go up, grab both of the front and back legs, and just it's got to get up 10 feet.
So it is an ad hoc weapon. There are rules for those. You're not going to do a lot of damage, but you could slap him in the face with a dead wolf. So, or fake dead wolf.
He's like 6 feet tall, so it's not that far of a toss.
Okay, he's 6 foot tall. This right here is like 10, 12 feet up. And Zardoc is enlarged, so he's like another 8, 9 feet tall. So just saying.
Yeah, just getting it onto the platform.
Yeah, onto
Oh, okay. I was thinking
It
you
doesn't
wanted
have
to
to
like.
be an attack yet.
no,
I was
it's
thinking
not.
As
throwing
it
the wolf.
feels like
All right.
as long as Rothgar lets go at some point and doesn't just hold on and doesn't
Right.
slam her into the wall, I think we'll be good. No, let go at some point. Ow, fuck. Just
Please
slam her
try
into the wall, bring her back down, then let go. It's like this was the worst. All right, okay, he's actually abandoning us. The power went to his head immediately.
He is Klondork now.
Rothgar suddenly realizes he can totally leave.
I didn't tell you guys this, but the miter, the hat of disguise was cursed, and now Klondork is possessing. No, we've already had a possession. I'm good. All right.
Now he's Klondike.
Now he is. He's a super Klondike. So it goes to Zardok's turn. Zardok kind of just like spends his turn laughing and prepare. Like you see him pull out his gauntlet that he's got on, and as he like closes his fist, it starts to crackle with this like blue and purple energy. And he takes his other hand and starts to form this like greenish blade that comes out of the right hand. And you can just see him like standing there, and he's like, "All will witness your suffering." And as that's happening, this Dwergar right here takes a 5-foot step this way, and like you see her turn, and she turns towards Zarduk, and she says, "My liege, are you sure about this?" And Zardok is like just like laughing and like full, and he's like, "I have never been sure of anything. Bring them to me." And she kind of nods and turns, but you notice that she's like, and as you guys start to move up, this lizard and these quaggots start to come up and like start to like trail you as well as you go. All right, Rothgar, it's your turn. How far are you going to move up?
I'll move my regular movement. Can't do much of anything else.
Okay. Put yourself where you want to put yourself. Yeah, right at the base of the stairs.
Again, triggers my move.
Again, you smash your face into the side of the platform. Take another D4 damage, I guess. Okay,
You're really selling it.
You're really selling this. Like this. So just so you know, not that it's never going to come out any other way. This particular Dwergar, this female Dwergar, her name is Thornta. I just imagine Thornta's like that one. I mean, Jesus, did you hit her hard in the head? Like, what happened?
Rothgar, can you throw me on that platform on your way past?
Does the wolf say this? Yes.
Nope, I can.
Picks up and goes, "Hey, throw me on the platform."
I told Navakari, and she told Rothgar in her head.
So I'll just huck the wolf up the stairs.
Okay, so you throw the wolf up the stairs. You've moved. You're right there. Are you going to do anything else in your turn? Do you want to say anything before you throw a seemingly dead wolf at your boss or fake boss?
Buy us some time.
That's what you say.
No. I'm thinking out loud.
Tell him that you're. Tell him to accept this wolf as a new tapestry or something for his whatever.
Accept this wolf pelt for your impending nuptials.
Nice.
Yeah, right.
Zarduk, who had readied an action, looks at you, sneers, and says, "I would never give Grandolpha something from the surface," and punches down with this like spiked gauntlet. Dolan, you are prone, which I believe makes your AC easier to hit. I believe I have advantage to hit you right now.
Yes.
Probably.
So let's do this. Let's roll 2 of these. Boop, boop. Not 3, just 2. And it's not huge, but we'll see what happens. Little does a 19 hit you?
Yes, a 19 just hits.
No, I'm going to cutting words that.
Oh,
So D8
that-
off that.
Is that something that is just like verbal?
Yep.
Nice.
then it does not hit.
Well, it's a so a 19 hit minus 2 makes it a 17. 17 doesn't hit.
Correct.
Okay, but
I know it blows the whole load,
Well,
but
I'm still your friend.
listen,
yeah,
it was only going to be some damage. You don't know.
I don't think it blows anything, Navakri.
No,
I think.
he
Well,
just
Yeah.
spoke.
What it does is the
Anger someone.
he immediately starts yelling, "Alarm!" And everybody. This whole thing is going to turn into a giant shit show that I don't want to handle, but we're going to. And this is what I'm going to say, Rothgar. You threw the wolf, which is an action, and you moved. If you have a bonus action, I'll let you do that. Everybody else whose hands are tied, to break free of the ropes is a bonus action, but you will have your move and your actions. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
All right. Holy
Yeah.
shit. All right. Let this shit show start. By the way, Rothgar, did you have a bonus action that you wanted to do, or that you could do?
No.
Okay. Do you want to use a bonus? Do you, as a fighter? I'm not trying to drag this out, but like as a fighter, do you have any move action that you could use as a bonus action, or no?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, I just figured I would ask just in case you wanted to, maneuver yourself around on the board or whatever. All right, Ziada, bonus action, break free. I'm going to say grab it because you had sort of pre-planned this. You got to grab the weapon. That is an interact. That's like a move action to grab the weapon. How do you want to do this? Do you want to run up in his face right now? Did you want to do you have like what can you do? What's going to happen?
I think I would just have my action would be like grabbing my sword and shield. I believe that's what that would have to be.
Okay.
And then I would just bonus action, get free, action, grab my sword and shield, and then run up, and just be like, "Why don't we finish what we started?"
As somebody watching this and thinking about like what would I do if I was a player, I was going to be like, make sure you get your ass over there so you get that flank / like ally within 5 feet, because up next is our invisible fucking stalker. So have at it.
All right. I'll actually finish Ziada's movement over there, and then Loki. He will.
Short bow. Does he have 2 attacks at this point? He should, right?
No, he does not. Unless he can get bonus action. Bonus action, disengage, 2 weapon. No, it doesn't look like he can.
No, I think you can only make, well, is the short bow considered it's not a light weapon, it's just a ranged weapon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you would. Oh shit! Hold on.
It doesn't look like it. So
Okay, in that case, like for however this works, so you will get the 1 shot and you will have advantage because I like flanking giving advantage.
he's also invisible, so he would get that.
Oh, so yeah, so advantage, but
Yes.
that's just advantage. So
all right. Let me just load this up real quick. See if Beyond 20 wants to work. It apparently does not. Okay, get out of here. Cast. Nope, it wasn't that. Why did you go there?
firebolt.
This one. Oh wait, but advantage. So Cast. All right, better. 20.
20 is a hit. Yes, that
All
is a
right.
hit.
So it was 15 points of damage.
Okay. So. Okay. He Zardock has not hit the next threshold. It looks like he may have healed up a little bit, but he's still in that first thing after the hit. But that was a hit.
I was holding my action for Loki's first blood. Can I go right after Loki?
You're holding your action. Yeah.
Loki's first blood.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
What was that thing? The quiver.
So the quiver made any ammunition fired a +1.
It's just the attack.
No, +1 to damage and attack because there was a +1 item.
So I think that would be just one extra.
Okay. Yep. No, that's fair.
But just remember.
I mean, listen, damage adds up. If you can get it in there, get it in there.
Yep.
So it's a 16 instead of a 15?
Yes.
Yep. I just subtracted the 1. And then Dolan, you said that you had a saved up action, so the 12 was to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Okay.
All right. So you come up and you're just like all of a sudden like you rear up. And you're like, I'm no goddamn wedding gift. And you miss. And your teeth just sort of clam down on you, and you feel one of your back teeth crack a little bit. You gotta go see the dentist tomorrow. Oh wait, I'm making it too real. Sorry. All right, Novakri, you are up. I would recommend you just run and smack your face into the side of this platform again because it's hilarious.
It's tempting, but I've already got a broken tooth, so let's not add more pain to it. But
I will be right back.
All right.
But things are about to get interesting here. So bonus action, break the bonds. Free action, I'm going to shout top of my voice, mushroom tip, honor the oath you made, mushroom tip.
Oh, that could have some actions. All right.
I'm just hoping somebody in here is Grandolpha's bitch.
Yeah, good call.
And then Zardork's undies are starting to get a little bit warm there, 4 damage.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure. Does he have anything that makes that even more? And there's no save against this, right? Because it's just affecting the metal, right?
Correct.
Okay. Yep. All right. So -4.
Any little bit of damage.
Listen, again, it's like people like in other editions there were effects like bleed, and sometimes you'd get like bleed 1, but that's still 1 more point of damage every round that creature is going to tick off. So I don't knock any of this. But all right. So are you going to do anything else, or is that your turn?
That is me.
You gonna move?
Yeah, I moved in the other way of knocking my face into the wall.
Oh, I see you. Okay.
Although I could have gone for the pillar. That would have been hilarious.
All right. Now it is your turn. Harvest. I keep wanting to call you Autumn, but
Seriously.
Harvest.
I have no idea why.
I don't know, but I can't stop. So.
Does a 15 hit? I don't remember what hit Stardock.
A 15 does not hit Zardock.
For fuck's sickle sakes.
And then he slaps you off. No, he doesn't. All right. So it go. Are you going to do anything? Are you going to move at all? Or are you going to stay right there?
Yeah, I'm staying within his range and just flanking with Ziada. I'm moving around a little bit because I'm a wolf and they don't fucking stay still. So.
You
All right.
see me? You can't see me. Huh? Huh? Huh?
Ah, whoa, can you get me? Whoa, woo, ah. Yeah, all right.
Bob and
Nice.
weave.
Okay,
Bob and weave.
Ben Steeler.
All right, it's Zardok's turn, which is also when several other creatures are going to go. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to roll a d4. I will explain. Hold on. Okay. So, there are 4 towers with people looking down at all of this shit that's going on. And these 2 towers are going to take a shot. That's the first thing I'm going to resolve. These 2 towers only have people that have javelins in it. So this guy that's right here is going to take a shot at Ziada. Ziada, I don't think this is going to hit you, but I'm going to roll it just to see. Yep, that did not hit you. The guy that's in the other tower that's got a crossbow is going to take a shot at Loki. Does an 18 hit Loki?
Let's see. It does not.
Oh, I thought there was a chance.
There was, but shield.
Oh, nice reaction. All right. Pating! As this sort of like buckler of yellowish force comes up as his hand raises and it just peens off to the side. As that happens, you notice, or anyone who has sight on these towers, notice that there's yelling and what sounds like a scuffle as this call of like some of it sounds like grand. And then
Wheat
some of it,
grana. Wheat miniban.
no, definitely doesn't sound like that. On another one, it says, Xanax Rain, my friend! And you see that these towers sort of descend into skirmishes on the top. As the Dwergar that had been posted there, some of the people who had been allied with Grandalfa, seeing you guys attacking Zardok right in the middle of everything, are like, this is the moment. This is the fucking moment. However, there's a lot of other shit that's about to happen in here. So this Quaggoth is going to run up right in Ziada's face. This lizard's going to start moving this way. This lizard's going to start...
He trips on the anvil, lands in the foot lava.
She's going to get right there to try to fuck you up. 5, 10, 15, 20. These guys are going to rush over here. I don't think they're going to provoke from you, Rothgar, but they cannot attack you. These 2 Quaggoth... Actually, this Quaggoth's going to run over here, but I don't think that provokes from you because it hasn't moved outside your range. And then this lizard is going to move over to here.
What do you mean they haven't moved outside my range?
They move, so you provoke... Like, your attack of opportunity happens when they leave your range, right? Like, they enter and leave.
That's regular opportunity attack. His even has when they come in.
Yes, when they come in within 10 feet.
Okay. So first of all, I'm just upset that I haven't played this character yet. But so that means that you will get attacks of opportunity. I don't think you're going to get an attack against the Dwergar that's standing right here because she was within your threatened range when she moved in. So I don't think, and your weapon
10 feet away.
He only
What was
gets
it?
1 because it uses his reaction.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry. In that case, yes. So it's your choice. So there is a giant lizard that moved in. There's Thornta. There's Quaggoth 7 and Quaggoth. I can't see what he is, but this one right here. So who would you like to make an attack of opportunity against? Thornta? I thought you would. Are you gonna roll one?
Yes, I am on a very old computer, so just bear with me.
No, it's cool, dude. No worries, no worries. I'm just sitting here with bated breath, like, is it gonna happen? All right, so a 24 is a hit, and then is that that's 12 damage?
12.
Jesus Christ. All right, well, what I'm gonna do on Thornta right now from that hit is do this. Boop, boop. However, Thornta is gonna attack you.
Okay, well, I'm not done yet.
Oh, well, you had a reaction. What else do you have?
Well, I have, all of my superiority dice
That you can use on a wait, can you use superiority die in a reaction? I probably asked this 100 times. I'm sorry, but can you?
Yeah, as far as I know, it's just on an attack.
Okay, then yeah, do it up.
So we'll mark that off. All right, so she needs to make a saving throw. Strength DC 15. She's also going to take an extra D8 worth of damage.
Is it a strength saving throw or an athletics?
Ooh, 8 points of damage. It is a strength. Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a strength saving throw, DC 15.
$15.
So she wins the tie, correct?
Correct.
Damn it. Well, in that case, she doesn't move, but she did take an overall amount of 20 points of damage.
Wait, she took 20 points of damage?
Yes, because I did an extra D8 and I did a full 8 points of damage with it.
Oh, even though she didn't, so the superiority die gave you the additional damage. Okay, let me make sure I mark that off. All right. Okay. She is actually. You know what? Let's just do this. She is not looking good after that. That was a big slam in the face or whatever that was. However, she does have the chance to try to take you out, to try to kill you. She's gonna do it. She pulls out her war pick. She's not enlarged, so she's not doing extra damage. Oh shit! What do we got? Is it +4, +18? It's only +4. Okay, here we go. 14 doesn't hit you. I know it doesn't hit you.
No.
She does. She does have she has an ally, but she doesn't.
Because she misses me. Does that mean she hits this guy?
No, that's not this game. That's a different system. But I want to give her advantage because she has an ally, but they're not flanking. They're just standing there, and she's not a room. So nuts. But I do have a Quaggoth that just ran up, and that Quaggoth is going to try and take a bite out of Crime, and that Crime is called Ziada. So let's do this. What do we got? We got 2 claw attacks coming in at a +5 each. Boop, boop, boop. The 5 probably doesn't hit, but I'm going to assume that a 24 does.
Yep.
All right, and that's not a lot. They don't do a lot of damage yet. Later on, they do. D6 +3. Oh, nice. 8 points of damage.
All right.
All right. So it comes in, takes a slash against you. I took care of the towers. I did this. Those ran over there. Everybody else is currently fucking around doing shit. Okay. There's bedlam. You can hear bedlam everywhere. I will make this guy poke his head out, and this guy get right there. But it is now Rothgar's turn. Oh no. Yeah, that was that. I'm sorry. I didn't make Zardoc do anything because it was Zardoc's turn. Zardoc is going to turn this back to Zardoc. Zardock is going to...
Surrender.
That is not what he's going to do. No, it is not. Zardock is going to try to...
Throw himself on his sword.
Oh, if only he had a sword to throw at you. He's
I've got
going
mine
to...
that he can jump on if he wants.
Did anybody ever see the Firefly movie?
Yes.
There's a scene in that movie when like this guy who's like this universal assassin shows up, and he's like, in olden times, people who screwed up this bad threw themselves on their sword, and the guy goes, well, I just don't have a sword, so and the guy pulls a sword out and he goes, I have mine, and it was like, oh. So Ziada, that's what you just pulled out. But he is going to... Oh shit! He's got so many targets he wants to hit. I'm gonna roll a d4, and no, I'm gonna roll a d2 because you guys are both right here, and he's gonna blast whoever gets these. So Ziada, you're 1 and 2, and Harvest, you are 3 and 4. So let's roll 2 of these and see what happens. So Harvest and Harvest. So these are both... You're going to get 2 Eldritch Blasts coming at you. And neither of them are going to hit you. Neither of them are going to hit you. That was fucking really shit. Yeah, I am not pleased with that at all. I thought I was going to execute somebody, and instead I just went, stab, stab! And I probably singed the giant lizard that's out in the field. So, fuck. All right, that is the end of that. I think I have moved all of my pieces that I need to move. Now it is Rothgar's turn. Rothgar, what are you doing?
Quick question before I continue with my actions. Does making like commands and whatnot count as an action, or is that something else?
When you say making commands, you mean like yelling something out? That's a free action.
Okay. Well, then I'll start with my actions. I will take my first strike on her.
I'm pretty sure you're going to finish her off, unless you roll like super bad.
Which I could, because I've rolled really well so far. So shut up.
I just had a +7 twice, and I rolled a 4 and a 1. So tell me about it.
Roll. But
that is a hit. That is a hit, and that is enough to take care of her. I'm gonna put an X on her. I'm moving the dead people off the map. Not that you can't loot them later. I'm just moving them off the map.
That's optimistic that we'll be around later to loot them.
Say, again, if everybody dies tonight, it's your fault, not mine. So go ahead. What are you doing next?
I am attacking the next one that's next to me, this guy right here.
Okay. Swing
I try to move is going to provoke an attack of opportunity, correct?
Correct. Yes. Well, I mean, if you tried to move away from the 5 feet around this creature, yes. If you were to take a 5-foot step to your east or to your south, so like to the right or to the down, those would not provoke. But if you moved any other way, it probably would.
No, if I was going to move, I'd move towards Zardock to try to make sure that we can try to kill him.
Then yes, that would provoke.
All right, so then I'm going to take my attack on him.
Okay. That is definitely a hit on him. And so 9 points of damage?
No. It's not a superiority die because I have a full load of those.
Oh, okay. So we're starting at 9, is what you're saying?
Yes, we're starting at 9.
Okay.
That's another D8.
Roll a what? Oh.
Add 7 to that, and then he also has to make a strength saving throw against DC 15.
All right. So first, I'm going to do a -16, or I'm going to reduce his hit points by 16, and then I got to find, where is it? Strength. Okay. Yep. He's got a +3, so. 18. So pass.
All right. Well, then, is he damaged at all? I mean,
Yeah, I'm trying to get back on him so I can do that. I'm definitely going to give him this. It looks like you got him close to the bloodied mark, but he's not there yet.
All right. Well, then I get my unarmed strike, the butt strike.
How many superiority die do you have left at this point?
2.
Nice. Use them up before you die.
Can't take him with you.
Nope.
Definitely can't. So that is another hit. That is 6 points, correct?
Yes, that would be 6 points. But you know what? Because I am teetering on death, I am going to take a superiority die.
You're going all out.
I am going to hit him with the. Let's see, where's my D8? I don't know why I did it twice, but I'm assuming the first roll would be more accurate for an extra 5.
Okay.
And he has to make another strength saving throw, DC 15.
Okay. So I'll do that mark. Let's see what we got. Oh, definitely makes it. 22 these.
All right. For my free action, I would like to command, because since I am still looking like a Dwergar, these big lizards to attack him.
So I'm going to give this to you with disadvantage because you are clearly attacked. You clearly killed a very specific Dwergar at the start of your turn.
Yes.
So roll me is it persuasion or performance?
No, I got a +0 for both of them, so.
All right, roll a roll with disadvantage, whichever one you choose. Then.
Well, they're both charisma, so it doesn't freaking matter. Disadvantage.
Yep. Roll twice. Take the lesser.
Fuck.
All right. With a 5, hold on. I gotta figure this out because just in case you did command them, there. What is insight based off of? Is it intelligence or wisdom? It's wisdom.
Insight is wisdom,
insight.
I think.
Yeah.
It is
All right.
wisdom.
So I'm gonna give them both a check because there's 2 of them right there, and they have a +0. So there's a chance. There's always a chance. Dice rolls being what they would, and they both believe you. And on their turn, they're gonna go attack that fucking Dwergar. You son of a bitch! Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, so that
That's my
happened.
turn.
That happened. That was well played. I mean, I hate you, but that was well played. Ziada, it is your turn. What are you doing in this madness?
All right, we're gonna do everything to take out Zardok. Let's see.
Well played, Chris. Well played.
That was really good. I mean, I know we. You know what? Like, take inspiration. You can add a D6 to something. You have inspiration for that. That was well played. 1 and a 3. So that's as bad as Zardok's 2 attacks. 1 and a 4. Here you go.
All right, so I'm just gonna attack Zardok. 24.
24 is a hit. Yes.
So that's gonna be 11, and I am going to smite as well.
Okay.
So that's another 5.
Okay. Do this, and I need to update him and put one of these on him. Second attack.
Unlikely to hit.
Yeah, miss.
And then I'm gonna try and hit him with my shield.
Okay.
And shield
Is it you roll to hit and then I make a save if you do hit?
It's athletics. but that ends up being
okay,
the same.
just straight up
And then
athletics.
you do the acrobatics or athletics against it.
Okay, gotcha. All right, let's do this. Oh, you got it.
Nice. So actually, this has the same.
He falls
number.
and kills the wolf.
Don't know why it rolled 2. Why did you roll 2?
Just roll a single one.
Why is it? Oh no, it is. I don't know why it's rolling 2, but it's only counting it as 1.
Okay.
But it's the same thing. It's an extra 8 damage of piercing.
Okay. All right, got it.
Yes, I'd like to try and knock him prone.
Okay, and because he failed the athletics, you can do that, correct?
Yeah, that's what the shield bash is, and then the damage is just because there's the little spikes on it or whatever.
Okay, all right.
However,
Yep.
it was rigged up.
Yep.
And
Nope. That's fine.
But
I thought the shield spikes were a D6, not a D8.
They are, and so it was a D6, and it was a 4 plus my strength is a +4.
Oh, then yeah, that makes total sense then. Okay. Yep. All right. I was looking at all the 8s, and that's why I was like,
Yeah.
why am I looking at? Okay. So all right. So yeah. So anything else on your turn, or is that it?
I think that's it. That's all I got.
Okay. All right. It goes to Loki. What is Loki doing?
Oh, that is an interesting question. I don't know. So he's going to. I guess he's gonna try and firebolt at this guy.
Remember that a prone creature, I believe, is it a +2 or +4 to their AC from a ranged
Yeah,
attack?
I think a +2.
Advantage, disadvantage.
Is it?
I thought there was something very specific with this for
Let's see. Conditions.
prone.
A prone creature's only movement option is to crawl unless it stands up and ends the movement. The creature has disadvantage on attack rolls. An attack roll against the creature has advantage if the attacker is within 5. Otherwise, disadvantage. Yep, good call.
Well played. Well played.
So, yeah, this 1,000. So 19. I guess I was going with the short bow. Whoops, forgot. But 19, actually, that ends up being 20.
Sorry. Either way, that is a hit. Yes.
All right, cool. So that's 11 points of damage.
Okay, 11 points of damage. Let me mark that. Okay.
And it's time to go this way and this way for now. Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Okay. All right. Novakri, your turn.
Okay, bonus action is going to be warm up Zardok's undies.
Okay.
For 10 points of fire.
I don't want to know how you know he has a chastity belt.
Hey,
I said I didn't want to know. No, you're good. It's fine. Moving on.
Some answers you just don't want to know. And I'm going to do Vicious Mockery on the Quaggoth or whatever that thing is in front of me. So I need a Wisdom save.
Okay. And Kevin, just for shits and gigs, for my own recognizance, because I can't remember, what is it that spells provoke with? Or do they never provoke in 5e?
They don't. You just have advantage if someone is right there, and you have to make an attack.
Gotcha. Okay. Like if you're making...
as opposed to they get a save.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, and you said it was a wisdom save, correct?
Correct.
All right. That's a 13.
Takes 3 points of damage, and he has disadvantage in his next attack.
Like on his next turn or just next attack?
Just next attack, but that's all I care about right now.
All right, that's cool. It goes to the wolf.
You're muted.
Does 16 hit?
A 16 is exactly the number to hit.
Oh, thank fucking God. Okay. And it is... Nine points of damage.
It's a damage. All right. That's a really good bite. All right.
He's still prone.
He is still prone.
There's no point in me not being prone.
Well, so I will say this. Just roll and attack one more time to see if it was a critical. If you get a 20, you can double the damage you just did.
No modifier. Just seeing if I can roll a 20 on the 20-sided die.
Yeah, just roll a d20 and
Gotcha.
see what comes out. Like, it's crit fishing, but you might as well check it out. So yeah. So no, I mean, that you had advantage. It worked out. Don't worry about it. You did the damage to him. Yeah. All right. Is that your turn? Or are you going to do anything else?
I'll move to that corner.
All right. I did not do this, but I'm going to update him and let you guys know that he is very much bloodied after that round. That was pretty severe. However, it is his turn now, and I'm going to try to remember that he's there, but a problem happens as the doorway up here erupts open, and I need to grab... Where is he? Oh my God, where is he? This guy. A very beefy looking Quaggoth comes in, and he is surrounded by 4 more Quaggoths. That don't look so beefy. And they are going to rush a little bit further and move everybody up. These guys are going to start surrounded. And he's like barking orders. He's like, as they rush forward. This Quaggoth that's right here. Actually, you know what? Yeah, this Quaggoth that's right here is going. Let's deal with him. I'm just going to work across the board. He's going to make 2 attacks against. Yeah, because he can't fit over there. Can he? No, he can't. He's going to make 2 attacks against Ziada. Let's see what happens. So D20. Where's my Quaggoth stats? You haven't hit him, so it's cool. You're going to do... neither of those are going to hit you. So again, swipe, nothing happens. Okay, son of a bitch. All right. Zarduk, because he's next in this line of madness, is double checking. Turns invisible. Zoop. And you don't know where he is because he, boop, isn't there anymore. And I believe you.
I have keen hearing and smell, so
You have sent. You are the one person who
Yeah.
has the capability of making an attack of opportunity as he retreats. And I'm not going to tell you which way he's going. I'm gonna let you do this. With scent, what does scent provide you? Scent provides you something. Scent provides you on invisible creatures.
Wolf has advantage on perception checks that rely on hearing or smell.
So you know what? Roll me 2 perception checks because you have advantage, and then I'm going to roll. So I got a 19 and an 11. Did you beat one of them?
I beat both of them.
All right. And you know a square he is in as he's attempting to leave. So you can make an attack.
23 hits.
Son of a bitch, 23 hits.
Eight points of damage.
And a
Hold on.
con save.
A con save?
And I'm going to knock him prone again. A strength save.
Hold on. I gotta pull his thing up. How much damage did you just do to him?
8.
You know how many hit points he had left?
8.
No, he had 7.
Oh, nice.
And you kill Zardock. I'm going to pull him back onto your level so you can see his dead body.
Yeah.
Hold on. GM overlay. Let's do this. Do this layer, token layer. Let's go back. We go over here. We do this. You fucking sons of bitches! Sons of bitches! But it's not over. There's still a lot of shit that's going on in here.
I never thought this would work, guys.
I did not think this was going to work either. I thought you guys were fucked. So let's do this. It is 11:21 right now. Let's all remember that Zardock died and that like the DM's going to deal with the right side of the room. And I will pick, unless people want to push on. If you want to push on, we can do that. But if we want to take this and breathe a sigh of relief that maybe you're going to make it through this, there's still a lot of shit that may go wrong, but you might make it through this. What do you want to do?
I leave that entirely up to everybody else.
I'm good to call it for right now. Let Tom figure what the hell's going on.
Yeah, we can call it.
Fine.
Listen, if I could give you guys high fives, because I did not anticipate this was going to work. And then the first thing out of the gate, Klondork, aka Ropgar, rolled a nat 20 on a performance thing.
Did you leave the room or something?
No, he just pocketed his phone.
Oh, yeah.
Put it in his junk.
He started smothering it.
He is talking now.
He's talking out of
He's
that.
actually just screaming, and he's just screaming into a pillow. And he's just like, "Good job! Yeah!"
Yeah, nope, that's what I'm doing. That is exactly what I'm doing.
He's penis high-fiving all of us through his phone.
Slap, 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 slap.
Now I feel weird about using headphones.
Oh my god. Well, all right. Good job, everybody. We'll pick up again next week.
Cool.
Good.
Thanks,
Great
Tom.
job, everybody.
Later.
Great job.
All right, later.
Ciao.